got some big news for OCD. As I mentioned earlier, we had a spot open in the schedule for another project. So I went ahead and picked up this bike. It's 06 KLR650, about 11,000 miles on it. Mechanically, it's in great shape. You know, it's a KLR, it's been ridden, it's been down. You got, in KLR fashion, we got zip ties holding the body on. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot of damage to this thing. It's well accessorized. It's got these racks from the previous owner for the rear luggage. You got some upgraded hand guards, upgraded handlebars. It's got FMF pipe on it. A stock seat, which is actually what I wanted. I test drove another one with a lowered seat in it, and it was not a good seat. I didn't like it. A little too slippery for an off-road bike. But this one, previous owner installed lowering links for the suspension, so the rear is 1.25 inches lower than stock, and the front is also, they just slid the tubes up through the triple trees there. I'm going to go ahead and swap those back out for stock suspension. I want to be able to put some luggage on this thing and a little bit of weight. I'm not a small guy, so I don't need to be bottoming out on this thing all the time off-road. The owner put a smaller, the previous owner, put a smaller front drive sprocket on this thing to get better low-ends torque, which means this thing feels like it's going to explode about 60 miles an hour. You know, I want to do about 50-50 on off-road, so I'm going to swap that back out for the stock sprocket. Tires, they're in actually pretty good shape, but that tread's super aggressive, and I think I want something a little more roadworthy than that. Give up a little performance off-road, but you know, a little bit of confidence in the corners is nice in town, so I'd rather crash in dirt than on pavement. What else? So yeah, I'm going to swap out those tires for some more 50-50 tires on off-road. These foot pegs, I'm going to swap those out. I don't care for the stock foot pegs. These are pretty worn anyway, but I have a set of dirt bike pegs I was going to use on the Kawasaki Street Tracker project, but I've decided to go ahead and stick with those stock pegs in the stock position. So those dirt bike pegs are now going to be available for this. Found some good knockoff Pelican bags. I'm going to put some rear luggage on this thing. I may do a top case, I don't know yet, but side cases for sure. Engine guard, I can't believe there wasn't one on here already, but that'll go on there. I'm going to get a cell phone mount for GPS and cell phone, and a USB charger somewhere up here in the fairing. I'm going to leave the seat stock, at least for now. Really like those handlebars, I'm going to leave those. Windshield is cracked, rattles, especially once you get off-road. I'm going to try my hand at making one of those. I got a heat gun, it's a plexiglass. I'm going to give it a try. I'm pretty sure that windshield is pretty non-functional anyway. That thing is so short, it's what, maybe 6 inches? We'll call it 6 inches. I'm going to make one, I'd say twice as tall as that. See if that gets any better wind protection on the highway. And what else? We're going to do some ride videos with this thing. I'm pretty new to the off-road riding. I rode motocross there for a couple of years, so wasn't spectacular at it. But I think we're going to get into some ride videos. Just going to do a whole budget ADV series with this bike. I got this bike a little over $2,000. It's an 06. Low miles. These things will run forever. I've seen them 90,000 miles still on the road. So it's got some life left in it. And that wasn't even the cheapest one I could find. There was one guy, got him down to about $800 before I walked away. And I decided that was going to be a little too much work to tackle, but yeah, you know, something to look out for in the future. Budget adventure series. I'm going to accessorize this thing and go on some rides. Thanks for watching.